Pocho1 said that he's gonna bring down the channel of the homie hangout. But man, Pocho1 just reacted to everybody who dropped a video on him, and he's pretty mad, man. So before we continue this video, man, don't forget to hit that like, a comment, and subscribe to the canal. Let's go. What do you do, my gente? Your boys coming through once again with a new video. And on today's video, we're going to talk about the response Pocho1 did on the videos that were dropped on him, talking about these allegations. For those who don't know, man, let's just put it this way. He was accused of being too pushy with girls, right? And not only that, there's more into it that I prefer not to speak on this. And the reason why is because those topics are very sensitive, right? But I'm pretty sure if you don't know about it, if you just comment, tell me, hey, can somebody tell me or send me a link? Somebody will put a link right there, 100%. Well, first of all, the first individual who dropped the video, right? I guess it was an Instagram video, right? And then the Upstate Point of View made a YouTube video on this, right? A reaction exposing Pocho1. And then eventually he came the homie hangout, Conejo, and then Renegade Media. When I got this information, I was like, whoa, hold on, man. I was not gonna make a video on this, right? I was like, nah, I can't drop a video like this, because when it comes to this type of information, man, they have to just let me put it this way. When I went and look at the video, right? Because I was like, oh, let me find out what's going on. There's a lot of comments, right? There's a lot of comments of people with their experiences and stuff like that. Now, that's just comments. Now, as any evidence, I went through every page of those comments, right? And only one girl had any screenshots of a conversation. And she's saying that was Pocho1, right? The only thing that I didn't like about that conversation, it was that it was only one-sided. If you know what I mean. Meaning that if there was any type of conversation, there's only one person speaking. Whether those comments were taken out or what, I don't know. But I only see one person. Now, this could be maybe because Pocho1 just was sending messages left and right and was not getting no response. I don't know, man. I do not know. And when I see that, I was like, man, this is not enough information for me. Even though I'm not saying that whoever dropped those comments, they're lying. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if I'm going to tell a story, I think, especially something like this, there has to be more information. You know, one thing I would tell people who feel like they're being harassed or they're being, being harassed, make a police report, man. Let's stop all this gossip on the sideline saying, oh, this guy, no. Make a police report. Why? Because there are going to be a track records of that individual, right? Once there's track records of that individual, man, there's going to be merit, more information, more evidence on that individual, right? That's what I encourage people to do, right? If you feel like any kind of way, just bring up that police report. So it could be in black and white, you know, it could be, if something happens later on, there could be like, look, this guy was doing this, this guy was doing that. That's it. So because of this, I mean, I couldn't speak on this, right? I'm not saying I don't believe those people in the comments. And I'm not saying that Pocho1 is guilty or is innocent. But what I want to concentrate right here is how he addressed the people who dropped those videos, right? And I feel like he went more towards the homie hangout because of whatever reason. I'm pretty sure he has a very strong reason. He felt some type of way how Josh was speaking. I believe he said that Josh was being upset, was getting angry. And I do disagree in how Pocho1 got at Josh 100%. If me and you have issues, man, it should be between A and B. The rest of the people should just left behind. You know, you should never bring family saying that you're gonna do this to the family. That's something else, man. And I see that in a lot of people, right? And I'm saying for experience. When I had a couple months ago, I have an argument with somebody, right? And it was between me and them, right? And all of a sudden, somebody popped up, a sibling. Hey, this sibling does. Man, what does a sibling has to do with me and you? I'm talking about me and you. I'm not even bringing third parties into this conversation, right? So when I see this, it's like, it seems like more common, like people do it, and I'm gonna apologize, but I don't come from that type of. I got different. I have a different idea of how to address individuals one on one. I don't care if that person is like this, or your sibling, or your parents, or your wife is a certain way. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. You know, you don't bring kids, you don't bring none of that stuff. But he was very mad, and I can understand him, right? When your character is being attacked, that means it's your job, your family, you know, and it's all over the internet. Which you think is all over the internet, but it's only in this space of YouTube, right? But as we see it, like, oh shit, that's our everything, right? And now it's Pocho1 saying that he might get off this area of YouTube, maybe go concentrate more about the raza in a different way. Well, I do agree with him, because he's saying he's gonna get out because there's too much chisme, too much gossiping right here, and I do agree with that. There's a lot of that stuff, and a lot of people like that, right? And if that wasn't the case, I wouldn't be making this video, right? Correct? And it's been like that forever, man. I'm new to this stuff. I know people been right here for years, and I'm pretty sure they noticed how everything evolved from telling maybe a story, telling how they're doing after getting down to the point of actually telling the war stories, plus throwing the chisme about Juanito and motherfucking Pedro over there, y todo lo demás que viene. I still don't feel, anyways, that he should have concentrated more on the homie hangout. Other people dropped those videos, man. They went with the story, man. I'm not saying that story was, it's not legit. Correction, right? I'm not saying that. But the homie hangout is not going to be the biggest platform right there, right? Bright Naked Media is the biggest platform. Now, what I can tell you about the homie hangout, a lot of people have respect towards him, because usually the information he gets, he'll dig more into it, right? Trying to get the facts and stuff like that. And maybe his platform might have more impact on the people, right? And this guy's not having this. So we'll see if Pocho1 gets off of this the YouTube yarda. I don't know. We wish him the best, man. We wish him the best. But I can only imagine what... he went to the point of basically saying that he showed the picture of Rascal, right? The homie hangout, to his uncles, to his primos, man. And they're looking for him, you know? He went to the point of basically taking it to a point where he's talking about these people will become unalive in a matter of time. So that's how mad this individual is, right? I cannot blame him. You don't wish that upon nobody, man. They just, especially if this guy is married, has family, it's embarrassing, right? It's embarrassing. I don't know the full story, and honestly, do I want to know the full story? Probably not. It's not about business. But the thing that I'll tell you right now is that one thing we have to understand is that if a girl don't want to talk to us, man, it's okay, man. There's plenty, man. So let's not try to be like so persistent, you know. There's plenty of people out there, man. So with this being said, we are out to the next video. We'll see if what happens after this. Let's see if the homie hangout drops the video, because this guy actually said that if he don't take him down, he's gonna go after him. He's gonna campaign. He's gonna use his connections to bring down this channel of the homie hangout. Let's see what happens, right? So with this being it, we are out to next video. Gracias.